Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, I know it has been a while since I last posted, but that's just because there's been so much going on. I've got a new job. I think I may have spoken about that in my last video, but I'm not really sure. But I'm working for an international law firm now, which keeps me really busy. But I do the US shift, so I'm working 2 p.m. till 10 p.m, which means I have all morning to do the horses, and I've moved yards again, but I'm riding happy, and honestly I'm lost for words for how I feel, because it's the most amazing feeling. I never thought I would ride her again, and the fact that I'm not only hacking out, I'm riding in the school and I'm actually doing things with her. Like today we're going for an arena hire, we're going to go show jumping. It's just things like this that I never thought I would do again, and I'm doing it, and it's an incredible feeling. But I thought I would vlog today, not only because we're going to the arena hire, but because I've got 5 horses to do. So my best friend is away down south at the minute, and she asked if I had to help look after her horses. I ride with her most mornings anyway, riding hers as well as my 2, but I have, who do I have? I've got Bruno, Tiger, Holly, Happy, Aussie. I think that's my list. So I thought it'd be really cool just to spend the morning at the yard with me. So I'm at the yard, and now I'm going to go and bring my 2 in and get Happy ready, because we've got arena hire booked at 10. Well, I don't need to bring the horses in because George kindly did that for me. Although apparently they didn't want to come in for her. So I'm just going to get my tack, which is there, and start getting ready for when we leave. Here's my little princess. She looks like she's sweating already, but she's not, it's just muck. So I'm going to give her a brush and then get ready to leave. She's looking all beautiful. I've just put some sort of hoof moisturiser on her feet just so that they don't dry out in this weather. And now I'm going to put some sun cream on because she burns, even though she's got a tiny little white patch. Time to tack up. Happy. Now we're all ready to go. If you're wondering why the travel boots are high, it's because once she takes the first few steps they'll drop down a little bit, so you always put them on a little bit higher. But my little princess is ready to go. Back, and I've just put her in a stable and washed her off. So Happy's all done for the day. Now I've got to go ride Aussie next. I absolutely love Aussie. He's one of my favourite horses on the yard. I really wish that I won the lottery or something pretty soon so that I could buy him. He's just an absolute gem. He's so sweet. So I'm just out riding Aussie now. He's such a good boy, I love him. But I just thought I'd kind of talk a little bit about show jumping. Well, my training with Happy today, because I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like unless it goes perfect, it feels like a failure. And it wasn't a failure at all, and she was really good. And I just don't feel like I can ride. And it sounds stupid because obviously I'm riding now, I've just ridden, I've been riding forever, but the way my riding is now compared to what it used to be when I very first got Happy is so different. Even my jumping style has changed so much. Like I'm doing a lot of cross country and that kind of stuff at the minute, and I had a few, so for a bit of background, sorry, this is all like complete blabble. So for a bit of background, when I sold Happy, I only had Holly, but I was riding other people's horses. And one of those that I rode a lot was called Ben. He was really sweet, and I had a few lessons with Harriet Morris Bormer, who's an eventer, and I did a lot of dressage on him, and when I did jump it was an eventing style. And I feel like now when I ride Happy, I'm still jumping in the eventer way. So my position isn't the classic show jumper, folded over sort of. I'm sitting up a lot straighter and I'm not curling over as much. And yes, part of that is to do with eventing, but a lot of it is out of fear because she's so big and she's powerful. And I know that horse inside out, but not anymore, or at least I don't know her the way she is now. I know her as the old Happy, and I need to get used to her again and on how she goes on a stride, and not, I mean, some of those fences that I rode today, I rode her like I would ride Holly to a fence, so we got quite close to some of them because I was seeing a stride that wasn't her stride. And that's where the issue is, because at least with my style, I'm sitting up straighter because I don't know where it's happening, I don't know where it's coming, and I don't know where it's going. So I'm a lot more, so I'm kind of staying up straighter. But like, that was a complete tangent for the training. But, so I feel like when I look back at the pictures and the videos, I don't feel happy with it because it doesn't look how a stereotypical show jumper would, because I'm not there anymore. I'm not show jumping all of the time. I'm not competing as much. Well, that's a lie. I am competing, just not show jumping. I think the last time I actually did a show jumping class was January, and I've done hunter trials and cross country since then. So it is different, and all of the disciplines are different. And I think what annoys me and what I beat myself up at is because Happy's actually my own horse, and I feel like I should be able to ride her the best, but I don't. I ride Aussie better than I ride Happy, and I'm jumping between different horses all day long, and I can adapt. I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying I ride every horse perfect, but I just don't feel like, when I ride Happy, I don't feel like I'm riding her. I feel like I'm sitting on and hoping for the best. So we'll get there, I'm sure we will, but yeah, that's how that went. So it wasn't the best, but it definitely wasn't the worst, and I'm happy with her. She didn't rear up, she didn't really do anything wrong, she was good, so I can't complain. It's nearly 1:45 and I'm just riding Tiger out. So I think I will only have time to lunch Bruno after, and poor Holly's gonna have to miss a day, but it'll be fine. So I've done an absolute terrible job of finishing this video. Tilly came to the yard, so the last clip you saw was me riding Holly out with her and her horse Hunter, because she'd offered to lunch Bruno for me, which meant that I could ride Holly and I had time to do them all. So we got all 4 rode, and then Tilly lunched Bruno for me, meaning all 5 were done. I hope you guys like these kind of videos. I've absolutely no idea if YouTube's still a thing or whether or not people even really want to watch these kind of videos, so let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.